going to go through this and we're going to hit the basic programs of this. Alright, so the first thing I've done, I've kind of got this set up already. We're going to add number 1 and number 2. We're going to add it, then we're going to subtract it, we're going to multiply it, we're going to divide it, then we're going to do an average of this range right here, and we're also going to a sum of all of these things as well. So the first little program we're going to do is add. So the first thing you do is you always hit the equal sign. That will start up your formula. And if you look underneath here, that's kind of prompting us that we're going to have a formula. So the first thing, just to add, we're going to click on our first number, then we're going to hit the plus sign. We're going to click on our second number, and then once we're done, you're going to see it already gives us the answer here. When we hit return or enter, you're going to see now we have 52. After that, we're going to hit subtract, so we're going to hit the equal sign, click our first number, then we hit the minus sign, click our second number, hit return, now we have 48. Now, this is where some people get mixed up because up and down, we call these columns, and left to right, we call these rows. So columns always start with a letter. Now, if we hit the equal sign and we clicked our first number and we hit an X, then it gets confused because it's thinking we are talking about an actual column. So I'm going to hit delete there. Instead of hitting an X, we hit the asterisk, which is right above the 8. So if you hit Shift and 8, then you'll get this asterisk. Then you click on your second number, and you'll see that once we hit return, we have the answer of 100. Now, to divide, you click on your first number, and then you hit the slash, which is by the shift. When you click that in your second number, now we'll see that it excuse me, is going to divide our first number by our second number. Okay, now, the next one, if we hit the equal sign, and this is a little different. If you start typing in a letter, you will see that we have our formula right here, which is our average. So it kind of gives us a little an idea. We could click on each one of these numbers and separate it by a column, or not column, sorry, a comma, or we can do something like this, where we can go with a colon and go a whole range. So to do this, I'm just going to click on my first number, click and drag over here to divide, and when I'm done, I'll let go, close the parentheses here, and now you'll see that this is the average of all of these numbers. Now, to do the sum, we're going to kind of do the same thing. So we're going to hit SUM, open our, or use an open parenthesis here. We're going to go from this range, so from C all the way to G, which is going to include that average. And when we are done, we'll click return, and then now you will see a sum. Okay, so this is the first video, which goes over add, subtract, multiply, divide, average, and sum. You can watch this multiple times. If I went too fast, you can always stop me and watch it again. All right, thank you.